And here we are for the after session of session 11 of season 2 of Esper Genesis, and nobody died. Yeah, wait, no, yeah, nobody died. Yeah,
No, that happened last session.
Yes, a lot of death last session, but no death this time. Go fig. All right,
Technically not true. We did kill the Glog.
that is true.
Oh yeah,
That is definitely true. And if you guys weren't going to arrest, if you guys didn't rescue Remus this session, things would have happened. But with that, let's go ahead and get to our favorite moments of this session. Dark Lovely, Princess Aura, High Priestess Aura, Daddy's Girl. Tell me, what were your session highlights?
I really loved the scene where Tana was trying so desperately to convince Argus to get a rhinestone plug. That was so fucking funny.
Oh,
some mutated Terran.
Oh yeah, that was quite funny. Did you have any other favorite moments for this session?
This isn't a favorite moment, but I think I was actually traumatized by the Remus torture scene. I feel like perhaps I have been baptized now in the drama llama of Cobalt.
Up until you've cried mid-session, I don't think you're quite there.
It's a pretty good one so far. It's pretty good.
It was good. I mean, like, as soon as he was, like, off with his leg, he was like, oh, this shit just got real.
Yes. Yes. Welcome, Aura. Welcome, Dark Lovely. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the Trauma Llama.
All right. Definitely. Typhoon 44, our Captain Jonathan T. Archer. Tell me, what were your session highlights?
There's actually quite a few tonight.
Oh.
But not the least of which was the conversation between the princess and her father. That really went well. The continued battle between Argus and Short Shit. That's just always fun. Yeah.
I'll never finish this battle, by the way.
Right?
You might win the battle, but you might lose the war.
Oh, that was great.
This is going to keep you on edge. Overall, I thought we worked pretty well as a team. We've got some drama issues going on. We've got action sequences building.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we got a pretty good idea of what we're doing. So,
okay.
That would sum it up.
I am glad. All right. Sagaristio, our fire-blooded Promethean. Tonto Tomahawk, tell me, what were your session highlights?
Well, the session highlights, it's, well, it was funny watching the Volna shit himself. It's like, well, I'm glad the cure worked. Put that down for side effects of, explosive diarrhea. Okay, cool. Yeah, go touch that car with this.
At least that's manageable.
Yeah. Right?
I mean, like, temporary blindness would be far, far worse as a fucking side effect. You didn't even consider that, did you?
Strangely enough, no. I mean, believe it or not, I am an ex-pharmacy technician, and nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea are the common ones.
Common, yes, but that's why you have a percentile system for the uncommon ones.
Okay, next time you guys got to get injections, I'll make sure to bring up that table. Thank you.
Bring up a table of like possible side effects. It's like, all right, uncontrollable crying for no reason. Okay, cool.
When the list of side effects is worse than the actual thing you're treating.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, you have a minor cold and
this may result in bleeding ulcers, blood coming from your tear ducts, incredible rashes, and diarrhea.
I just want something for my headache.
the blood from the tear duct I could do later on as an engineer. It's kind of frightening.
Oh yeah, I don't know that ability.
That's called a brain bleed.
No, I can inject somebody with various different viruses. Anyways, yeah, one of them is uncontrollable. Yeah, one of them is uncontrollable bleeding.
Woo! Every
Yeah.
orifice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, anyways, we're getting sidetracked. But yes,
Mhm.
I'm glad that we found the cure, and it kind of irks me that for 20 years, someone who is working with this stuff didn't even bother to, hey, yeah, we have a cure for this, or at least for like the initial stages.
Mhm.
If you catch it early, just jab yourself with this. Hey, look, you're fine.
Do you
Yeah.
realize how much money he could have made?
Yes.
Mhm.
It was never about the money for him.
No,
Yeah.
it was
He was
clearly other
a
research.
rather warped. Yeah, he was a rather warped scientist.
But he could have financed so much science with those monies.
True, but
True.
when you get into that part of the sciences, unfortunately, you start to lose the forest for the trees.
Mhm.
So it's he got a little too into doing his own thing rather than think of the big picture, which, you know, kind of irks Sagaristio some more, because this is the sort of shit that he's trying to make amends on his own end for the stuff that he's created.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's more emotional damage now with this.
Emotional damage.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma's
Well,
discharge.
And there it is.
there it is. We had it. Hey, we got it here, so yeah, I'm glad. Okay, so our holy Ashen Forge warrior,
What part? I was gonna say what part of me is holy. I was like, oh right, my chest.
right?
Wearing your Sunday
Alloy,
best.
tell me, what was your favorite moments during this session?
I gotta say the rescue mission for Remus. I really enjoyed that. That was well thought out, and I really appreciate that. And then it seemed like a lot more of little things that was happening. Sagaristio and Captain Archer's conversation about if Jackson dies, there's going to be some fucking hellfire raining down on someone's asshole.
Mhm.
And
They got the injection to do it.
well, we didn't know that was going to be the side effect up until it actually happened. But then, like, it was just a bunch of little things for tonight's session. I like the wrestling with the cat. I'm so happy. The one time I was kind of like, "You get your ass in the shower, bitch," and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna scratch you," and be like, "Go ahead, I don't give a shit."
Mm-hmm.
Toss his ass in the shower.
Bad kitty.
Tana being Tana, that's always a treasure to deal with.
I will admit, I
laughed so hard at the rhinestone cowboy bullshit. I was this close to just going with it. But also, technically, it's a terrible decision, especially when your chest sparkles in certain conditions. And then, like, she's like, "Oh yeah, this one's fine." And then you like see that like little glyph. It's like, "The fuck was that?" Nothing. Yeah, no. I really enjoyed a lot of stuff tonight. Honestly, it was a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very good set.
Rylan Brave Stride, the Volna Hunter. Master Draco, tell me, what were your session highlights?
Ooh, honestly, it would have to be Remus's mental fortitude. Like, that shit was on point. That was really awe-inspiring. Like, he's not giving up.
Right. That is true.
Yeah.
Like, it may have been from like an NPC, but like that's still, I am the simp. I will be the simp, and I will die being the simp.
Oh my god, even once he was rescued, he was still the most simp out of everyone there.
Yeah,
and you can't even argue with it. It's like, goddamn, bro, yeah, you're good. Go to sleep.
Yeah, and at the end there, he's still standing. He's still doing his duty. he doesn't even know the cash are coming yet. Like he's just being him. Like
He's living his best life.
I do like the point where he's like laying there like broken and being like, Argus, let me up. It was like, no, bro, you need to rest. We've both been hurt here. And I like just flashed in my chest and he was like, you are a strong warrior.
yeah.
But you're nowhere near the simp I am.
That was good.
What? It was like, you're absolutely right, sir.
Yeah, so I think that like it was a little sad starting out because we're like, God, we got all these infected, we got to deal with it. Okay, let's make the stuff we need, and then and all the information from
Well,
the old guy.
I will, Arcadicus. I will say once we started getting the list of who was actually infected, that's where I kind of started feeling a little bit more positive.
Mm-hmm.
Because like out of the whole crew, it was only like 3 people. Yeah. I expected it to be far fucking worse for as much as Karita was running around on the ship.
I'm actually feeling pretty lucky because it's like right next to the Karita,
Mm-hmm.
and didn't get touched.
Oh, also, I'm gonna point this out. We still don't know what's going on with the egg.
Yeah, we probably should have. Let's use Brooke for that.
I mean, I could,
put some Brook on it.
yeah,
Rub some Brook in the wounds.
yeah. No, that one lead to Sagaristio at that point because he has the notes. He probably has more information to how to deal with it.
Yeah, the thing you still have to translate.
I still have to translate for Brooke, so at that point, it's just easier for me just to go over there.
Mm.
As long as the ship is open runnable, I don't even care if she's pretty yet. But ship first, then egg.
I mean, we
Agreed.
could also go over to the downed cruiser, get some more of the sort of injects, and we could just do both.
Yes, but again, our ship is priority.
I mean,
sorry, Captain Archer's ship is priority.
We can just borrow from the downed cruiser. If it's down and it can't get back up, then we're just gonna be like, all right, sorry guys, we're gonna salvage this for parts.
Which, speaking of,
we'll use it to save the planet.
So, did you have anything else you want to say, Draco? Because I think we're going to have to go through some serious planning over the next week in between stuff.
Actually, that's another thing. Actually getting to the planning stage finally.
I know not of what you speak of.
At least I was honest in Messenger. I was like, we got so much shit already. We need to be able to plan. And I'm glad we're able to finally do that. Like, as it is, we have a pretty good set to start out. The fact that the Kesh are already here fighting, like, that's good signs. We just got to get the freaking ground forces to put together and get these jammers out of the way.
Well, guess what? We're on the ground floor. We're right in the nest of things.
So,
So
yeah, I think, and also Aura being the champ of exhaustion again. But she used her abilities wisely, and
that core stone she has is like the most useful thing we have at the moment. Well, I mean, your space stone or whatever the fuck you want to call it. The one in Umbra's head. That is like those two compared means there is almost nowhere in space we can't get to in desperation.
That's actually now when that's one of my favorite moments. The Cobalt was like, "Oh, I did not realize you had that ability."
It was the shared vision that got me because I was like, she's like, "Oh, I'll just use shared vision." I was like, "What the heck is that?" And then I was like, "Wait a minute, don't the Kesh have this like ability to share memories?" Like, oh crap.
We were talking about it. I'm like, do you have a way to make it feel like Umbra's been somewhere? She's like, yeah. And at first, I was about to argue with her because she said shared vision. I'm like, no, we gotta a shared vision won't do enough. We have to argue with Cobalt about that one. And she's like, no, let me read you the description. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Yep.
As soon as you said shared vision, I was like, wait a minute. And I had the book right here. I'm like, crap.
Technicalities for the win.
And see, what's funny is that you used that already during the conversation between Aura and her father, because he was sharing memories with her. And then when you realize, oh damn, yeah, that she can do that.
Yeah, she can do it too.
Oh, side highlight when he's kind of like, so about this thing about this man you were looking for.
That's part of what I was hinting at when I said the conversation between the princess and her dad.
It's nice to have little callbacks like that. Also, when are people going to start getting royalties for their likeness used in plushies?
When you guys take down those jammers. But
fair enough.
But yeah, so there's that. Dark Lovely. I do apologize for any sadness that has happened because of the scene with Remus.
Bullshit.
Well, that's never my intent. I'm just trying to, tell an engaging story. Or as for me, for my favorite moments, honestly, I always enjoy NASCAR. All right, Toba, are you naked?
Yes.
Just 1 minute. Are you naked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if I am.
Right. So that's always great. And I too love the father moments, both Archer and Sagaristio, and over Jackson, and the Keshian King and his daughter. Yeah, I too thought it was hilarious bringing up the whole. So you're looking for a man now. Oh man. As for that, and anytime I get to be bratty Tana, oh yeah, it's a dream come true. But using
you do have a lot of fun being Tana.
Oh yeah. Get to channel my inner brat. But having Brave Stride make hide armor out of the Glock and the Wolog. Oh yeah.
I want to see pictures of that.
I'm thinking it's going to be a hide and bone style.
Oh, some Monster Hunter bullshit going on right there.
Yeah.
It's going to look pretty epic. And I'm thinking because the Wulog has the wing things.
Yes.
Having that kind of coming off the back like flags.
It'd also be kind of cool to see at least one of the membranes used as part of the shield.
Yeah, I don't even know, the Glog head, man, I'm thinking doing the shield with, because it just looks right.
Also, the skull of it would probably be just the right size for a good sized buckler for you.
Yeah.
It makes me sad because we didn't have to kill the Glog.
I know, but
oh well, it's not my Glog, so
decisions were made.
Yep. Hashtag not my Glog.
Exactly, not my Glog.
Hey, we didn't have to pump any bullets into people tonight. That's a good day.
No, but we had to just pump cures into them until they shat themselves.
Minor.
At least a few of us had the smarts to be like, all right, so inject this, go to the bathroom.
First of all, that poor Valna had no knowledge it was going to happen. None of us did.
That's why I'm glad he was the guinea pig.
But also in the same breath, I did make sure he was well groomed afterwards.
Yes, you did clean them up very nicely.
Yes.
I'm sorry, as soon as I see something start licking its own shit off of itself, there's like, no, thank you.
Daddy Argy activated. All right.
Oh, Cobalt, question.
Shoot.
Could I make the shield, I guess we would have to roll on this, or it would be up to you, well enough to be able to use the bow without having to unequip and equip the shield repetitively?
The short answer is no.
Damn.
Yeah, anything small enough for you to be able to use a long bow, effectively is effectively not even worth a shield. It's
a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But man, that was another great session. I am glad you guys had a good time. I had a great time, and until next time, let's level up together. Bye.
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 Good night.